Welcome to our channel Simply Mathematical. In this video, let us do the problem number 13 to problem number 16, okay, of the exercise 6.3, right? So let us look at the 13th problem here. So that is what? Find the points on the curve x square divided by 9 plus y square divided by 16 equal to 1 at which the tangents are first parallel to x axis and second is parallel to y axis. Okay, so you are given a curve x square divided by 9 plus y square divided by 16 equal to 1, right? So this curve is an ellipse. Okay, if you know the equation of ellipse, right, in 11th standard you have studied the chapter conic sections. There you have this conic section which is the ellipse, right? Now you have to find the tangents where the tangent is parallel to the x-axis and parallel to y-axis. Okay, you have to find the points, okay, at which the tangents are parallel to the x-axis and parallel to the y-axis. So let us see how to solve this. So 13th, you write the given equation. So curve is given, so that is x square divided by 9 plus y square divided by 16 equal to 1, right? Now here you can see that this function is an implicit function. Okay, this is an implicit function, so that means you cannot write y in terms of x here. Okay, you will get y equal to plus or minus something, okay, of x. So you can see that you cannot write the y in terms of x alone. So then the method of differentiation for this will be different. Okay, see, you have to find dy by dx, right? When you solve this type of problems, what you need is dy by dx, right? That is to find the slope. So now how to differentiate this? So differentiating with respect to x, you have to differentiate, right? There is no option. So how to differentiate d by dx of x square divided by 9 plus y square divided by 16 equal to, also differentiate the right hand side, right? Because this is the equation. Okay, you have to differentiate both sides of the equation. So now if you differentiate this, so this is differentiation of x square divided by 9 plus differentiation of y square divided by 9, okay, equal to d by dx of 1 is 0. Okay, now what is the d by dx of x square divided by 9? Derivative of x square is 2x divided by 9 plus derivative of y square is 2y. Okay, and since this function is a function of x, y of x it is, right? So we have to take the chain rule. So 2y divided by the derivative of y, so that is dy by dx, okay, divided by 9 equal to 0, right? You will get this. So what you will get here, if you take this on this side, okay, 2x divided by 9, if you take on the other side, you will get 2y dy by dx divided by 16, this is, okay, equal to minus 2x divided by 9, right? So this is what you will get. So that means what? This 2 and 2 will get cancelled here, right? You will get y dy by dx divided by 16 equal to minus x divided by 9. Okay, so this implies what? Y dy by dx is equal to minus 16x divided by 9, right? If I take 16 on the other side of the equation. Okay, so this implies dy by dx is equal to minus 16 divided by 9y. Okay, so this is the derivative dy by dx of y. What it is? Minus 16x divided by 9y. So you can see that in the derivative you have the term y also. Okay, so this is the dy by dx term that we will use to find the slope. Now let us look at the first sub question. What it is? It is given that the tangent is parallel to x-axis, right? Tangent is parallel to x-axis, and you have to find the points on the curve which satisfy that condition. Okay, so let a comma b be a point on the curve, okay, at which the tangent is parallel to the x-axis, right? So this is the condition that this point satisfies, right? Let a comma b be a point on the curve at which the tangent is parallel to the x-axis. Okay, now therefore what? Slope of tangent, okay, at the point a comma b is equal to what? Is equal to slope of x-axis, right? Why? Because the tangent is parallel, okay, to the x-axis. So that means the slope of that tangent, okay, should be equal to the slope of the x-axis, right? So then what you'll get here? Slope of tangent at a comma b is nothing but dy by dx at the point a comma b, okay, which is equal to slope of the x-axis. What is the slope of the x-axis? It is 0, right? Slope of x-axis is always 0, okay, it is horizontal line, so the slope is 0. So dy by dx will be what? Minus 16x divided by 9y at the point a comma b equal to 0, right? So that means what? Minus 16, x is a, so minus 16a divided by 9b, okay, like this you will get. Now see this, if you look at the curve, what is the curve? If you look at the curve, okay, it is the ellipse, okay, ellipse it is, right? Ellipse. So you can see that the points on the curve are what? Here you will have the point a comma 0, then here you will have 0 comma b, then here you will have what? Minus a comma 0, right? Here you will have 0 comma minus b, right? So you can see that, and all the other points will be of the type a comma b. But what you see here, you see that this point 0 comma 0, which is the origin, is not present on the curve, right? This point 0 comma 0 is not present on the curve. So what you conclude? That a and b cannot be 0 at the same time, okay, a and b cannot be 0 at the same time. So here let us take b equal to 0, right? So what will happen? 16a is equal to 0. You can divide by b on the both sides, okay, where b is not equal to 0 if we take, okay. So like this, if b not equal to 0, if we take, we get this, okay, minus 16a equal to 0, right? Because a is a non-zero quantity now, a is zero quantity, okay. So from here also you get what? A is equal to 0 if you take minus 16 on this side, okay. Why? This is because a and b cannot be 0 at the same time. 0 and 0 you cannot have, because that point is the origin which is not present on the curve. Okay, so you get a equal to 0. So that means what? So if you find the value of b right now, so since a comma b lies on the curve, right, therefore a comma b satisfies the equation of the curve, right? So that is, you will get a square divided by 9 plus b square divided by 16 is equal to 1, right? So this is what you will get. So that means what? See, at a equal to 0, what you get? We got a equal to 0, right, just now, right? So at a equal to 0, what you get? 0 square divided by 9 plus b square divided by 16 is equal to 1. Okay, so that means 0 plus b square divided by 16 is equal to 1. So what you will get? You will get b square divided by 16 is equal to 1. Okay, that means b square is equal to 16, right? So b is equal to plus or minus root of 16. Okay, so that means b is equal to plus or minus 4, right? So therefore 0 comma plus or minus 4 is the required point, right? A is 0 here, and what you got, b as plus or minus 4. So this point is the required point. Okay, required point means the point at which the tangent is parallel to the x-axis, right? That was the first sub question. Now let us go to the second sub question, that is parallel to y-axis. Okay, this we have. So what we have to do? We have everything now. Dy by dx we have found out. Okay, so we have to directly take, let a comma b be a point, okay, on the curve at which the tangent, okay, is parallel to y-axis. Okay, so what you get? Therefore slope of tangent at a comma b is equal to slope of y-axis, right? Because the tangent is parallel to the y-axis. Okay, so the slope of tangent at a comma b is equal to the slope of the y-axis. So you know that the slope of tangent at a comma b is dy by dx at the point a comma b, and which is equal to what? Slope of the y-axis, which is nothing but infinity, right? Y-axis is a perpendicular line to the x-axis. Okay, so this line has what slope? It has the slope infinity. Okay, so angle is theta. Okay, that is 90 degree. So what is tan of 90? Tan of 90 is infinity, right? Not defined, infinity. And so this is the slope of tangent, you know, right? This is the formula, tan theta. So from here what you get? The slope of tangent is infinity. So slope of y-axis is infinity. So this implies what? Dy by dx we have already found out. Okay, and that was minus 16x divided by 9y at the point a comma b, okay, which is equal to infinity. Now so what you get? Minus 16 x is a divided by 9b, okay, which is equal to infinity, right? So now if you look at this equation, this is what this term is equal to infinity, right? So if you take the reciprocal, what will happen? 9b divided by minus 16a is equal to 1 by infinity, right? Now since you know that 1 by 0 is infinity, this implies 1 by infinity is 0. Okay, 1 by infinity is 0. 1 by 0 is infinity. So 1 by infinity will be what? 0. Okay, so this is 0 here, right? So what you get is 9b divided by minus 16a is equal to 0. Okay, so that means 9b is equal to 0 multiplied by minus 16a, right? So which is nothing but 9b equal to 0, right? That means b is equal to 0, right? So here what I am taking is a is not equal to 0. So we can take a on this side, okay, or divide by a on both sides, because a is not equal to 0. Why? Because a and b cannot be simultaneously 0. Okay, if b is 0, then a should be not equal to 0. Okay, so we got what? We got b is equal to 0. So that means if we look at the equation, right, and substitute b equal to 0, what we get? Since a comma b lies on the curve, okay, what we get is a square divided by 9 plus b square divided by 16 is equal to 1. Why? Since a comma b lies on the curve. Okay, so at b equal to 0, what we get? A square divided by 9 plus 0 square divided by 16 is equal to 1. So that means what? A square divided by 9 plus 0 is equal to 1. So that means what? A square divided by 9 is equal to 1. So this implies a square is equal to 9. Okay, so a is equal to plus or minus 9, right? So a is equal to plus or minus 3. So we get the value of a here. Okay, so therefore the point plus or minus 3 comma 0 is the required point, right? Because b is 0 and a is what? Plus or minus 3. So this is the point which is the other required point. So that was the problem number 13, right? Now let us go to the problem number 14. So problem number 14 is what? You have to find the equation of tangent, okay, and normal to the given curves at the indicated points. So the first one is what? Y equal to x raised to 4 minus 6x cube plus 13x square minus 10x plus 5, okay, at what? At 0 comma 5. You have to find the equation of tangent and normal. Okay, so let us see how to solve. The first curve is given as y equal to x raised to 4 minus 6x cube plus 13x square, okay, minus 10x plus 5 at point 0 comma 5. Okay, this is the curve which is given. Now to find the equation of tangent, you want slope of the tangent. So for that, what you want to find is dy by dx first. Okay, so dy by dx is nothing but d by dx of x raised to 4 minus 6x cube plus 13x square minus 10x plus 5. Okay, so that means what? Dy by dx is equal to derivative of x raised to 4 is 4x cube minus 6 times derivative of x cube is 3x square plus 13 times derivative of x square is 2x minus 10 derivative of x is 1 and plus derivative of 5 is 0. So what you get is dy by dx equal to 4x cube. 6 multiplied by 3 is 18, so minus 18x square, right? 13 multiplied by 2 is 26x and 10 multiplied by 1 is 10. Okay, so this is what you will get, dy by dx. Now we have to find the point. No, why? Because the point is already given. Okay, at this point you have to find the equation of the tangent, right? So the point is already given, so we have to find the slope of the tangent at that point first, right? So slope of tangent at 0,5 is equal to dy by dx at the point 0,5. So that means dy by dx at the point x equal to 0, because in dy by dx there is no y term. Okay, so this we can skip. So what you will get, dy by dx at the point x equal to 0, so that is equal to 4x cube minus 18x square plus 26x minus 10. Okay, at the point x equal to 0. So if you substitute x equal to 0 in this, what you will get, 4 times 0 cube minus 18 times 0 square plus 26 times 0 minus 10. So that is what, 0 minus 0 plus 0 minus 10. So that is nothing but minus 10. Okay, so slope of the tangent is minus 10. So now we can find the equation of tangent first. Okay, so the equation of tangent at 0,5 having slope minus 10, okay, is what, is y minus y naught, right, which is 5, and that is equal to what, slope of the tangent. Okay, the formula you have to remember here. Okay, formula is what, y minus y naught equal to dy by dx at the point a comma b, which is the given at the point x naught comma y naught. Okay, multiplied by x minus x naught. Okay, so this is x naught and this is y naught, right? So that is dy by dx at the point 0,5 multiplied by x minus 0. So that will be y minus 5 equal to, now this we have found out, dy by dx at the point 0,5, that is nothing but this slope. Okay, same thing it is, right? So minus 10 multiplied by x minus 0. Okay, so y minus 5 equal to minus 10x. So this implies what, y plus 10x minus 5 equal to 0, right? So that is the required equation. Okay, so the equation of the tangent is this. Now let us find out the equation of the normal. The equation of normal at 0,5, okay, is what, is y minus y naught, which is 5, which is equal to minus 1 divided by, okay, dy by dx at the point 0,5, okay, that is this, multiplied by x minus 0. Okay, so what you will get is y minus 5 equal to minus 1 divided by, this is minus 10, right? Dy by dx at the point 0 comma 5. So minus 10 multiplied by x minus 0. So y minus 5 equal to 1 by 10 x you will get. Okay, so that will imply what? If I take 10 on this side, you will get 10 multiplied by y minus 5 equal to x. Okay, and so if you multiply 10 inside, okay, what you will get? So you will get 10y, okay, then minus 50 equal to x, right? So that is what? If you rearrange it properly, it will be minus x plus 10y minus 50 equal to 0. Or if you change the signs, now what you will get is x minus 10y plus 50 equal to 0, right? Change sign means multiply by minus 1 on both sides. So minus minus plus x minus plus minus 10y minus minus plus 50. Okay, so this is the equation. Now that was the first problem of the 14th. Now let us go to the second. So second is y equal to x raised to 4 minus 6x cube plus 13x square minus 10x plus 5 at 1 comma 3. Okay, so first we have to find dy by dx. So dy by dx is equal to what? Derivative of x raised to 4 is 4x cube. Oh, this is the same function which they have given, okay, as the previous one. So 4x cube minus 18x square plus 26x, right, minus 10 is the derivative. Now you have to find the slope, right? So dy by dx at which point? At 1 comma 3. So which is equal to what? 4 multiplied by 1 cube minus 18 multiplied by 1 square, right, plus 26 multiplied by 1 minus 10. Okay, so that means what? Dy by dx at the point 1 comma 3 is equal to 4 minus 18 plus 26 minus 10, right? 4 multiplied by 1 cube, that is 4, then 18 multiplied by 1 square is 18, 26 multiplied by 1 is 26, and this is minus 10. Okay, so here what you get? 4 minus 18 is minus 14 plus 26 minus 10 is plus 16. Okay, so which is equal to 2. So dy by dx at the point 1 comma 3 is 2, that is the slope of the tangent at the point 1 comma 3 is 2. Okay, so now we can find the equation of the tangent. So therefore the equation of tangent at the point 1 comma 3, right, having slope 2 is what? Y minus y naught, which is 3, is equal to dy by dx at the point 1 comma 3, that is 2, right, which is the slope, multiplied by x minus 1. Okay, so what you will get? Y minus 3 equal to 2x right? Multiplied by minus 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. Okay, so what you are getting, if you rearrange this properly, it is minus 2x plus y minus 3 plus 2 equal to 0, right? So that means minus 2x plus y minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, so that means if you change the sign, okay, if you change the sign, what you will get is 2x minus y plus 1 equal to 0, right? So this is the equation of the tangent at the point 1 comma 3. Now let us find the equation of the normal. So the equation of normal at 1 comma 3 is what? So y minus 3, which is equal to minus 1 divided by dy by dx at the point 1 comma 3, right? X minus x naught, that is 1. Okay, so this is what y minus 3 is equal to minus 1 divided by, this is nothing but the slope of the tangent, okay, which is 2. So minus 1 divided by 2 multiplied by x minus 1. Okay, so what you will get, y minus 3 equal to minus half. Okay, so if you take 2 on this side, we will get 2 times y minus 3 equal to minus x minus 1. Okay, so that means what, 2 times y is 2y minus 2 times 3 is 6, so minus 6 equal to minus multiplied by x is minus x, minus minus plus 1. Okay, so what you are getting, if you rearrange this properly, what you will get is x plus 2y minus 6 minus 1 equal to 0, right? So that is what, x plus 2y minus 6 minus 1 is minus 7 equal to 0. Okay, so this is the required equation, right? Okay, so now that was the second problem. Now let us go to the third one. Third one is what? It is y equal to x cube, right? At the point 1 comma 1. This is the function which is given to you. Okay, so since we have to find the equation of tangent, what we have to do is find dy by dx. Okay, so dy by dx is equal to d by dx of x cube, right? So that is dy by dx equal to derivative of x cube is 3x square, right? So therefore dy by dx at the point 1 comma 1, that will be the slope of the tangent. Okay, so which is equal to what, 3 times 1 square. Okay, because x is 1, so 3 times 1 is 3. So this slope of the tangent at this point 1 comma 1 is 3. Okay, now therefore we can find the equation of the tangent. Therefore the equation of tangent, right, at the point 1 comma 1 having slope 3, right, that is this, is what, y minus y naught, that is 1, equal to the slope, right, multiplied by x minus 1, because x naught is 1, so x minus x naught, so x minus 1 you get. Okay, so y minus 1 is equal to what, 3 times x is 3x, 3 times minus 1 is minus 3. Okay, so if you rearrange this properly, what you will get, minus 3x plus y minus 1 plus 3 equal to 0. So that means minus 3x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so this is what you will get, right? You can also change the sign and write this, but this is also okay. Okay, if we change the sign and write what we get 3x minus y minus 2 equal to 0. Okay, if we change the signs. So this is the required equation. Now let us find the equation of the normal. So the equation of normal at 1 comma 3, is it 1 comma 3? No, 1 comma 1. Okay, is what? Is y minus y naught, which is 1, which is equal to 1 minus 1 divided by dy by dx at the point 1 comma 1 multiplied by x minus 1. Okay, so that means y minus 1 equal to minus 1 divided by the slope at the point 1 comma 1 was 3. Okay, so you will get what, 3 here, so that is minus 1 divided by 3 and multiplied by x minus 1. So now I will take this 3 on this side, so I will get 3 times y minus 1 equal to minus of x minus 1. Okay, so if I multiply 3 inside the bracket, 3y minus 3 equal to 0 minus x, right, minus I am multiplying to the bracket, so minus x plus 1. So if I rearrange this properly, I will get x plus 3y, right, minus 3 minus 1 equal to 0. So that is nothing but x plus 3y minus 4 equal to 0. Okay, so this is the required equation of the normal. Okay, so that was the third problem. Now let us go to the fourth one. So the fourth one is y equal to x square, right, at which point 0 comma 0. Okay, so the same method, what you have to first find dy by dx, which is nothing but 2x. Okay, derivative of x square. Now you have to find the slope of the curve at this point, dy by dx. Okay, at this point, so 0 comma 0, which is nothing but dy by dx at x equal to 0, because there is no y term here, right? So what you get is 2 times 0. Okay, so which is nothing but 2x at x equal to 0, which is nothing but 2 times 0, which is equal to 0. Okay, so therefore, see, this dy by dx is 2x. Okay, and at the point x equal to 0, now I have to substitute x equal to 0 here. So 2 times 0 is 0. Okay, now therefore you can write the equation of the tangent. Therefore the equation of tangent at 0 comma 0 having slope, okay, what, 0, is what, y minus y naught, which is 0, which is equal to the slope, which is 0, times x minus x naught, which is 0. Okay, so that means what, y is equal to 0 times x. That means y is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the tangent. Okay, now let us look at the equation of the normal. The equation of normal, right, at 0 comma 0 is what, y minus 0 equal to minus 1 divided by dy by dx at the point 0 comma 0, right, multiplied by x minus 0. Okay, so y is equal to minus 1 divided by, what is this dy by dx at 0 comma 0? That is 0, we have found out here. Okay, so this is 0 times x minus 0. Okay, so now to find the equation of the normal here, right, from this you have to do a different step. What you have to do, instead of writing 1 by 0 as infinity, okay, instead of writing 1 by 0 as infinity, you will take 0 on this side. What you will get, 0 times y is equal to minus x minus 0. So that is 0 is equal to minus x, right? And if we multiply minus sign on both sides, what you will get, 0 is equal to x, right? So what you are getting is x is equal to 0, and which is the equation of the normal. Okay, so the step is what here, you take this 0 on the other side. Okay, so you will get this, and then you will get this, and then this, so which is this. Okay, x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 is equation of what line? It is the equation of y axis. Okay, so that is the answer. Now let us look at the fifth problem, okay, of 14th. So fifth problem, okay, what you have is x equal to cos t, y equal to sin t, right, where t is pi by 4. Okay, this is the equation given to you. Now the function here, right, is given in terms of parametric form. So parametric function is given to you. Okay, what is the parameter with parameter t? Okay, so the parametric form of a function is given here. Parametric form means you are writing the variable x and y in terms of one variable, that is t in this case. Okay, so that is the parametric function with parameter t. Okay, now we want to find the equation of tangent and the equation of normal, right? So for that we need what, dy by dx, but directly from here you cannot find dy by dx. What you have to do, dy by dx is equal to, by the chain rule, it is dy by dt, okay, the whole divided by dx by dt. Okay, this formula you remember whenever you have parametric form of functions, right, with some parameter, what you do is take the differentiation of y with respect to that parameter divided by take the differentiation of x with respect to that parameter. Okay, so dy by dx is equal to dy by dt divided by dx by dt, right? Now which is equal to what, dy by dt is nothing but d by dt of sin t, okay, divided by d by dt of this cos t. Okay, so d by dt of sin t is what, cos t, divided by d by dt, that is the differentiation of cos is what, minus sin, okay, t, right? So that means what you are getting, minus of cos t divided by sin t is cot t, and that is nothing but dy by dx. Okay, now dy by dx we have to find it at which point, t equal to pi by 4. Okay, because that is given, right? So if you are finding the dy by dx at this point t equal to pi by 4, okay, that means you are finding the slope of the tangent when t is equal to pi by 4, okay. So this is equal to what? Minus cot of pi by 4, right? So which is equal to minus of cot pi by 4 is 1, okay, cot of 45 that is. So minus 1 you will get. So now we are finding the slope at t equal to pi by 4, that is minus 1. But what is the point then? Okay, what is the point at which we are finding the tangent? Right? That is the question. What is the point? So we have to find the point here. Okay. So at t equal to pi by 4, x is equal to what? Cos of pi by 4. Okay, so that is nothing but 1 by root 2. Okay, and y is equal to what? Cos of pi by 4. No, sorry, y is equal to sine of pi by 4, right? Because y is sine t. So y is equal to sine of pi by 4, which is nothing but again 1 by root 2. Okay, so therefore 1 by root 2 comma 1 by root 2 is the required point. Okay, because we have to find the point, and then we can find the equation of tangent and the normal. Okay, so this 1 by root 2 comma 1 by root 2 is the required point. Now therefore the equation of tangent at 1 by root 2 comma 1 by root 2, right, is what? Is y minus y naught, that is 1 by root 2, which is equal to dy by dx at the point. See here, now the ordered pair x naught comma y naught will change to what? T equal to pi by 4. Okay, because we have found this point, right, from this only, t equal to pi by 4, right, by substituting t in this function x equal to cos t, and also in this function y equal to sin t. So from t equal to pi by 4 we are finding this. So the slope can be written at t equal to pi by 4. Okay, now multiplied by x minus 1 by root 2 you will get, right. So that implies what? Y minus 1 by root 2 is equal to, slope is what we have found out as minus 1. Okay, so minus 1 multiplied by x minus 1 by root 2. Okay, so that means y minus 1 by root 2 is equal to minus x plus 1 by root 2. Okay, if I multiply minus 1 inside the bracket. Okay, now if you take minus x on this side, you will get y plus x minus 1 by root 2 minus 1 by root 2 equal to 0. Okay, so that is what we will get. So now this is nothing but y plus x minus 2 times 1 by root 2. So minus 2 by root 2 you will get. Okay, equal to 0, right. Minus 1 is minus 2 and denominator is root 2. So you will get this. So y plus x minus 2 by root 2 is there, right. We have to rationalize this. So multiply by root 2 divide by root 2 equal to 0. Okay, so that means what? We will get y plus x minus 2 root 2 divided by 2, which is equal to 0. So this implies y plus x, 2 and 2 gets cancelled here. Okay, minus root 2 equal to 0. So this is the equation of tangent. Okay, at the point 1 by root 2 comma 1 by root 2. Now let us find out the equation of normal, right? So the equation of normal at 1 by root 2 comma 1 by root 2 is what? It is y minus y naught, that is 1 by root 2, equal to minus 1 divided by dy by dx, at which point t equal to pi by 4, okay, multiplied by x minus 1 by root 2, right? So what you get? Y minus 1 by root 2 equal to minus 1 divided by, now this value was minus 1, right? That is the slope of the tangent at t equal to pi by 4, multiplied by x minus 1 by root 2, okay. So you get y minus 1 by root 2 equal to, minus and minus will get cancelled, you will get 1 times x minus 1 by root 2. So that is nothing but y minus 1 by root 2 equal to x minus 1 by root 2, okay. So if you take everything on one side, you will get y minus x minus 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2 equal to 0, right? So that means what will happen here? Minus 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2 will get cancelled. You will get y minus x equal to 0, and again if you take x on this side, you will get y equal to x, okay. So this is the equation of the normal, okay. So that was the fifth sub problem of the 14th. Now let us look at the 15th, okay. We have done the 14th full. Now 15th let us look at. So the 15th is what? Find the equation, okay, of the tangent line to the curve y equal to x square minus 2x plus 7, which is what? Parallel to the line 2x minus y plus 9 equal to 0, okay. And the second part is what? Perpendicular to the line 5y minus 15x equal to 13, okay. So let us see how to find out the equation of tangent line to this curve satisfying these two conditions, okay. So 15, so the curve given is what? Y equal to x square minus 2x plus 7, right? So the first sub problem is we have to find the equation of the tangent line parallel to the line 2x minus y plus 9 equal to 0, okay. So what you do is, okay, I'll write what we have to find first. Parallel to the line 2x minus y plus 9 equal to 0, okay. So first we have to take a point, okay, a comma b on the curve at which the tangent is parallel to this line, okay. That is the first thing we have to do. See, always remember that the point on the curve is very important, okay. After finding the point, you can find the equation of the tangent, okay, if the point is not given, right? In this case the point is not given, so we have to first find the point and then the equation of the line, okay. So let a comma b be point on the curve at which the tangent is parallel to the line what? 2x minus y plus 9 equal to 0, okay. So that means what? That means slope of tangent, right, at a comma b is equal to slope of line 2x minus y plus 9 equal to 0, because the tangent and the line are parallel, so their slope will be equal, right? Okay, so this implies what? Dy by dx at the point a comma b is equal to the slope of this line. Now how to find the slope of this line? It is simple. If you take the equation of the line 2x minus y plus 9 equal to 0, right, and if you rearrange the terms, okay, so if you take minus y on this side, what you get? 2x plus 9 equal to y, right? So that means what you will get? You will get y equal to 2x plus 9, okay, and this equation is of which type? Y equal to mx plus c, right, where m is the slope of the line. So m is what here? It is 2, okay, so the slope of this line is 2, right? Okay, now if you have this dy by dx at a comma b, we have to find the derivative of this with respect to x. So what is that? 2x minus 2 at the point a comma b, right, equal to 2. Now that is nothing but 2x minus 2 at the point x equal to a, okay, which is equal to 2. So you substitute x equal to a in this, so 2a minus 2 equal to 2 you will get, right? So now if I take minus 2 on the other side, what I get? 2a is equal to 2 plus 2, right? So that is 2a equal to 4. So that means a is equal to what? 4 divided by 2, which is equal to 2, right? So a is equal to 2 you get, okay. So now after finding a, what we have to do? We have to find the y coordinate, that is b, okay. Now how to find? So since a comma b lies on the curve, right, therefore a comma b satisfies the equation of the curve, right? So what you will get? If a comma b satisfies the equation of the curve, then you get what? Equation of the curve is y equal to x square minus 2x plus 7, right? So if a comma b will satisfy this equation of the curve, you will get b equal to a square minus 2a plus 7, okay. Just in place of y you have to substitute b, and in place of x you have to substitute a, right? So now at a equal to, what we have got as a? We have got as a as 2, okay. So at a equal to 2, we have to find b. So b is equal to what? 2 square minus 2 times 2 plus 7, okay. So that is b equal to 4 minus 4 plus 7, right? So that is nothing but b is equal to 4 and 4 will get cancelled and you will get 7, okay. So b is equal to 7 you got. So therefore 2, right, that is a comma 7, that is b, is the required point. Now we can find the equation of the tangent line. So the equation of tangent line at 2 comma 7 is what? Is y minus y naught equal to dy by dx at the point 2 comma 7 multiplied by x minus 2. Okay, so that means what? Y minus 7 is equal to dy by dx at the point 2 comma 7 is 2, right? Here we had not found out the point a comma b, but that a comma b is what? 2 comma 7, right? So at that point, what was the slope? 2. So this is 2, right? Times x minus 2. Okay, so what we get is y minus 7 is equal to 2 times x is 2x minus 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, so that means what we get? Y, okay, minus 2x minus 7 plus 4 equal to 0. So that means y minus 2x minus 7 plus 4 is minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, so this is the equation of tangent line, right, for the sub problem A. Now let us look at the sub problem B. So that is perpendicular to the line 5y minus 15x equal to 13. Okay, that means the equation of the tangent line to the curve which is perpendicular to the line 5x minus 15x equal to 13 we have to find. Okay, so what we have to do here? We have to take a point. So let a comma b be a point on the curve at which the tangent line is perpendicular to which line? This line. Okay, 5y minus 15x equal to 13, right? So therefore what we have is slope of tangent line at the point a comma b is equal to what? Here we have to use the formula for the relation between slope of perpendicular lines. Okay, so suppose you have this line as L1 and this line is L2, then what you have? Slope of L1, that is M1, multiplied by slope of M2, right, which is the slope of L2 is equal to minus 1. Okay, this relation we have to use, right? Okay, so slope of tangent line at the point a comma b multiplied by slope of this line, that is 5x minus 15x equal to 13. Okay, what it is equal to? It is equal to minus 1, right? I am using this relation. M1 is slope of tangent line at a comma b, M2 is the slope of this line, okay, and it is equal to minus 1 because the lines are perpendicular. Okay, so that means what? Dy by dx at the point a comma b multiplied by, now the slope of this line we have to find. So I have told you how to find it. Okay, so the same method we have to use. So 5y minus 15x equal to 13. Okay, so 5y is equal to 15x plus 13 you will get. Okay, so that means if you now divide by 5 on both sides, what you will get? Y equal to 15x divided by 5 plus 13 divided by 5. So that is y equal to 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15. 3x plus 13 by 5. So this is of the form what? Mx plus c, where m is the slope. So what is the slope? 3. Okay. So slope of 5x minus 15x equal to 13 is 3, which is equal to minus 1. Okay. So that means what? If you keep dy by dx at the point a comma b on one side, so you have to take this here, that is equal to what? Minus 1 divided by 3. Okay. So this is the slope of the tangent line. Now we have to find the equation. Okay, before that we have to find what? We have to find the point, right? We have to find the point a comma b. So for that you substitute what? Dy by dx. Okay, so dy by dx is what? So derivative of y is 2x minus 2 at the point a comma b. Okay, which is equal to what? Minus 1 divided by 3. So that means 2x minus 2 at the point x equal to a, right? Because there is no y term. So which is equal to minus 1 divided by 3. Okay. So this is what we have. So now if we substitute x equal to a in dy by dx, it is 2a minus 2 equal to minus 1 divided by 3, right? Okay, so now what we get is 2a is equal to minus 1 divided by 3 plus 2. Okay, so which is nothing but 2a is equal to, now here we can take LCM, so minus 1 plus 2 times 3 divided by 3. Okay, so 2a equal to minus 1 plus 6 divided by 3. So that means 2a is equal to what? 5 divided by 3. Okay, so that means a is equal to 5 divided by, if we take 2 here, we will get 6, 3 multiplied by 2. So a is equal to 5 by 6 we are getting. Okay, now what we have to find is b. Okay, we have to find b, that is the y coordinate of the point. Okay, now what you will get, since a comma b lies on the curve, therefore a comma b satisfies the equation of the curve, right? So what we get is b equal to a square minus 2a plus 7. Okay, now at a equal to 5 by 6, what we will get? We will get b equal to 5 by 6 the whole square minus 2 times 5 by 6 plus 7. Okay, so that means what? B is equal to 25 by 36 minus 2 into 5 is 10 by 6 plus 7, right? So B is equal to, now see here what we want LCM is 36, right? So what you can do is 25 by 36 is there, minus 10 multiplied by 6 and 6 multiplied by 6 plus 7 multiplied by 36 and 1 multiplied by 36 in the denominator. Okay, so this is what you can do. So what you get is b is equal to 25 by 36 minus 60 by 36 plus 36 multiplied by 7 is what? 6 7s are 42, 3 7s are 21 plus 4 is 25. So plus 252 divided by 36. Okay, so that means what you get is b equal to 25 minus 60 plus 252 divided by 36, right? So that means b is equal to what? 25 minus 60 is minus 35 right, plus 252 divided by 36. Okay, so B is equal to nothing but 252 minus 35. Okay, so that is what this one borrowed here. 12 minus 5 is 6, 7, sorry, and here 4 remains. 4 minus 3 is 1, and here 2 remains. So 217 divided by 36, right? So that is the answer for B. So now we can find the equation of the tangent line, right? So therefore before that we have to write 5 by 6 comma 217 by 36 is the required point. Okay, so the equation of tangent line at 5 by 6 comma 217 by 36 is y minus y naught, so that is 217 by 36 equal to dy by dx at the point 5 by 6 comma 217 by 36 multiplied by x minus 217 by 36. Oh, not okay, this is not x naught. What is x naught? 5 by 6. Okay, so x minus 5 by 6 will get. Okay, so now we will get y minus 217 divided by 36 equal to, what is the slope? Slope dy by dx at the point a comma b, which is nothing but 5 by 6 comma 217 by 36, right, is equal to what? Minus 1 by 3. Okay, we had not find this point a comma b here, but the slope at that point is what? Minus 1 by 3. Okay, so minus 1 by 3 is the slope. Okay, multiplied by x minus 5 by 6. Okay, so if we simplify this, what we get? So we get y minus 217 by 36 equal to minus x divided by 3 plus 5 divided by 18. So what I get is y plus x divided by 3, which is equal to 217 divided by 36 plus 5 by 18. Okay, so now if we simplify the right hand side, so this is y plus x divided by 3. Now here what I'll do is multiply it by 2 and divide by 2. Okay, to make the LCM as 36. So 217 divided by 36 plus 10 divided by 36, right? So that is y plus x divided by 3, which is equal to 227 divided by 36. Okay, so now see, I have to take the LCM of all these 3 denominators. So that is 1, 3 and 36. Okay, the LCM will be 36. Okay, if you check it in the usual method which you do, what we get, let us see. Okay, 1 1, then 3 and 1 as it is here. 3 1s are 3, 3 12s are 36, 3 1 as it is, 1 as it is, 3 4s are 12, 4 1 as it is, 1 as it is, 1 1s are 4, 4 1s are 4. Okay, so 3 times 3 is 9, 9 plus 4 is 36. So the LCM is what? 36, right? So y multiplied by 36 divided by 36 plus x multiplied by 12 divided by 3 multiplied by 12, which is equal to 27 multiplied by 1, 36 multiplied by 1. Okay, so what I'll get is 36y plus 12x, right, the whole divided by 36 equal to 227 divided by 36, right? So 36 and 36 will get cancelled. What you will get is 36y plus 27x equal to 227, right? So here one step I have not written, that is what, 36y divided by 36 plus 12x divided by 36, that is this 12x divided by 36, which is equal to 227 divided by 36. Okay, then from here what you can do is add the numerator, divided by 36 equal to this divided by 36. So 36 and 36 will get cancelled, you will get this. So this is the required equation of the tangent line, right? Okay, so now that was the 15th problem. Now let us go to the 16th. 16th is what? Let us see. So show that the tangents to the curve y equal to 7x cube plus 11, okay, at the points where x is equal to 2 and x equal to minus 2 are parallel, right? So what we have to show is the tangents at the point x equal to 2 and x equal to minus 2 are parallel, okay, for this curve, right? So the curve given is what? It is y equal to 7x cube plus 11. Okay, this is the curve which is given. Now what we have to do is to find the tangents. What we do, we find dy by dx. So dy by dx we can find from here, that is equal to what? 21 x square, right? So dy by dx we have to find. So dy by dx equal to what? 7 multiplied by 3 is 21 x square, right? That is the derivative of this, and derivative of 11 is 0. So dy by dx is equal to 21 x square, right? Now since we have to show that the tangents are parallel, okay, at the 2 points x equal to 2 and x equal to minus 2, how to show that the tangents are parallel? Okay, the slopes m1 and m2 will be equal, right? Two tangents are parallel to each other if their slopes are equal. Okay, so what we have to do is find the slopes at the point which are given. So dy by dx at x equal to 2 we have to find. So what it is? 21 multiplied by 2 square, which is nothing but 21 multiplied by 4, which is equal to 84, right? And dy by dx at the point x equal to minus 2 is 21 multiplied by minus 2 the whole square, which is equal to what? 21 multiplied by 4, which is equal to 84, right? So therefore what we have is dy by dx at the point x equal to 2 is equal to dy by dx at the point x equal to minus 2, right? That means what? Slope of tangent, right, at x equal to 2 is equal to slope of tangent at x equal to minus 2, right? So slope of the tangent at x equal to 2 is equal to the slope of the tangent at x equal to minus 2. So this implies the tangents are parallel. Okay, tangents are parallel, right? Okay, or also you can write tangents at x equal to 2 and x equal to minus 2 are parallel. Okay, so that is the answer for the 16th problem. So that's it in the video, guys. If you have liked my video, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.